understand a person that travels for the sake of Allah, the reward of traveling for the sake of Allah, and also the dua of the traveler is accepted. So throughout your journey, make as much dua as possible. Whether you're sitting in the plane, make as much dua as possible. It's one of the places where the dua is acceptable. You're leaving your houses, you're leaving your family, and you're going for the sake of Allah. So all throughout your journey, you're for the sake of Allah. So make as much dua as possible and as much ibadah as possible. The first thing about Umrah that you need to understand is the ihram. For the men and for the women to be in a state of ihram. There's two different things about ihram. One is the clothes, the white clothes, which is the clothes that you put on. Once you put it on, you're not in the state of ihram. Yes, you're wearing something called ihram, but you're not in the state of ihram yet. So a person could wear that today now, and he's not in a state of ihram, but he's wearing an ihram. There's two different things. So there's conditions for wearing ihram, and there's also conditions for being in the state of ihram. There's two different things. The main thing that we need to understand here is there are boundaries which are known as miqat. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam had set boundaries for the people who are going for Hajj or Umrah, and these boundaries are there that these people, whoever has the intention of doing Umrah or Hajj, should not pass these boundaries without being in the state of Ihram, and for the men without wearing the clothes of Ihram. When we are traveling, inshallah, in the aeroplane, we will be notified and we will be told when we reach the borders of Ihram. Once we are in the plane, usually we will be told that for those who are going Umrah, the distance to Miqat is 1 hour away. 1 hour away we will reach the Miqat, which is known, Miqat means a boundary that you cannot pass if you intend to do Ihram. If you want to do Ihram and you have the intention of doing Umrah, you can't pass that boundary. For the people of Medina, they have their boundary. For the people of Iraq, people of Sham, people of Yemen, they all have different boundaries. And we will be traveling, inshallah, from Heathrow to Beirut, Lebanon, from Beirut to Jeddah. It is entirely up to you if you want to put your ihram on in Beirut airport, or you want to put your ihram on in the plane, whatever you see as most convenient. Personally, Allah has blessed me to do about 7 hajjs and countless umrah, because I was a student in Medina, and we used to go to umrah every week or every 2 weeks. And sometimes if I'm on holiday in Holland or in this country, or I would usually wear the bottom part of the ihram. Maybe somebody can verbally. For the sisters, there is no specific clothes that you have to have on. You can have on whatever you feel comfortable with. Something maybe light, something that is not too warm, because the weather could be hot compared to this country. It could be in the 30s. So try to stay as light as possible. When you're traveling, try to have a small bag with you. A small bag where you put all the maybe shoes or whatever you want to, socks. Stay light and be prepared, inshallah. The niyyah. Can you maybe take this? Al-Ihram. Maybe you can go back the slide before that. Ihram, talbiya. Talbiya is to say labbaik Allahumma labbaik, labbaik la sharika laka labbaik, inna alhamda wa ni'mata laka wal mulk la sharika lak. Talbiya is after we have passed the boundaries of miqat, and we will be told in the plane before we reach Jeddah, usually about an hour before we land, so it's kind of close to the airport. Before we land, about an hour, and the intention is to say labbaika umrah. So we will be going around inshallah to remind you that this is the time that you make it in, and as soon you make the intention labbaika umrah, you say it loudly, labbaika umrah. Can you say it after me? Labbaika umrah. Very simple. Labbaika means in Arabic, here I am. Here I am with the intention of umrah. Here I am. The reason why we say labbaik or here I am is because Ibrahim alayhi salam, when he rebuilt the Kaaba with his son, Allah told him to call people like the call of prayer. Allah said to Ibrahim alayhi salam, وَأَذِّنْ فِي النَّاسِ, that do adhan for the people. Ibrahim alayhi salam said, there's nobody around. It's just me and my son and my wife. Allah said to him, you do it. You do that then. And Allah will make sure that whoever is going to go for Umrah or for Hajj will answer that call. And from that time until today, thousands and millions of people have answered that call. When they go there, labbaik Allahumma Umrah or labbaik Umrah, here I am to do the Umrah. After you've said your intention, it's the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to say the talbiya. Talbiya is labbaik Allahumma labbaik, labbaik la sharika laka labbaik, inna alhamda wa ni'mata laka wal mulk la sharika lak. The sunnah is to say it loud. But however, if you're in an aeroplane, not everybody is going for Umrah. You say it as loud that you yourself could hear it, and that you're not disturbing somebody who's sleeping next to you, or you're not disturbing the people in the plane, so you say it as loud. Whenever you do get a chance, maybe once we are in the coach, we can say it loud, and to say the talbiyah as much as possible until you see the Kaaba. Until you come inside the haram and you see the Kaaba, that is when you stop your talbiyah. Ihram, Tawaf, Sa'i. These are the main points of, and add to that the cutting of the hair. These are halq, shaving of the head, the shaving of the hair. These are the main points of Umrah. We spoke about the Ihram. And once you've made the intention, then you're in the state of Ihram. Once you're in the state of Ihram, there are things that you can't do. We will mention those things, inshallah. The second thing is Tawaf, the circulation around the Kaaba 7 times. We'll talk about that in details. The third thing is Sa'i. Sa'i means to walk. Sa'i between Safa and Marwa. Safa and Marwa are 2 mountains. And these 2 mountains are not there anymore, but little bit is left of that mountain, and you walk between these 2 mountains, and then you do the cutting of the hair, whether you shave it or you cut a little bit of the hair. Preparation for Umrah, we mentioned sincerity, repentance from all past sins. The person is going there to get cleansed and to take out his sins. Repentance of all sins, believing that Allah is the most merciful and Allah will forgive the sins, and your intention of the Umrah is to clean yourself out, to get this repentance. And if you are sincere in your repentance and you're sincere in this act of worship, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most merciful, the most forgiving. Resolve any outstanding differences, problems, and ask forgiveness from people. Allah says, forgive people. As you want Allah to forgive you, you should also forgive people. So if you have any problems with family members, anybody, try to resolve these problems before you go. Your life is short. Try to get all these things sorted out before inshallah. If you have any debts or anything that you need to pay people off, do that beforehand, because that is a very severe matter. So the person is going for Umrah, he's spending the wealth that he's going to spend in Umrah, but he needs to pay other people off. And these things we will still about wealth that is halal. The Kaaba at this moment, when you see the Kaaba, it is not really the original Kaaba, you can say. When Ibrahim alayhi salam built the Kaaba, he built it in such a way that it was round on one side. It was one round on one side, and he used to have two doors. And the Kaaba that we see today is the Kaaba that Quraysh had built, and then after that it had been broken again and it was rebuilt again. But the original Kaaba, and the way Kaaba was built originally, was that the Kaaba used to be there is a stone that is around the Kaaba which is known as the Hijr Ismail, is around the Kaaba. So if you pray inside there, it's like you prayed inside the Kaaba, and this is where the Kaaba used to be up to. The Kaaba used to go all the way up to there. When the Qurayshis, who were not Muslims, when they were building the Kaaba, in the famous story, when they were building the Kaaba and they were putting the black stone back, they made it as a condition that whatever wealth that we use to build the Kaaba is a wealth that is acquired from halal means. So anything from interest was not allowed, anything that had blood money, anything that was, any money that came in from an unlawful way. Even then, even the Qurayshis, who were not Muslims, they knew the sacredness of the Kaaba, so they made sure that whatever wealth they will use to build the Kaaba should be from halal and lawful means. Likewise, if you're going to go for Umrah or do any kind of act of worship,